Our 10 News Pinpoint Doppler radar tells the story. Rain coming down hard over most of San Diego County. 10 News has been covering every angle of the storm since that rain started falling before dawn this morning. I'm Bill Griffith.
I'm Virginia Cha. Welcome. We have reporters all over the county at Qualcomm Stadium, where the parking lot is flooding right now. In North County, where crews are helping a family after their house was hit by a falling tree. In Mission Beach, businesses there could still be flooded. And on our roads, where the CHP is very busy dealing with crashes. We want to start first in the 10 News Pinpoint Weather Center.
Yeah, we have double team weather coverage for you with meteorologist Megan Perry and Craig Herrera.
Yeah, it's been a very active morning. We've had Pinpoint Doppler Live active all morning long, and we're still dealing with the heaviest showers that are moving through the county right now. And Craig, you've been doing a great job showing us where that heavy rain is. Where's the heaviest right now?
Let's get right to it. Pinpoint Doppler Live shows the sweeps moving around the county right now, and it's been heavy and consistent over most of the county. So what we have is green just about everywhere and heavy amounts of rainfall in some places. Fashion Valley, 0.68 inches of rain. Point Loma, about ½ an inch. You can still see it's still coming down in Bonsall. This is coming in from the north and northwest, moving down to the south and southeast. From Poway over to El Cajon and San Diego, heavy rain at times. We don't have any of the yellow showing up on here near some of our populated areas, but you can see it right over in the mountains. And those bands, wherever you see yellow popping up, that's going to be a heavy downpour coming on through. And Megan, this is just as the front's making an approach and moving through the county.
Right, and it's still right on track to pretty much be out of here as we head into 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock this afternoon. So you can see the big picture. The cold front's almost about to pass through. I want to show you some of our impressive rainfall totals. In Carlsbad, we've seen 1.12 inches. San Onofre should be that second one there, just shy of ½ an inch. Palomar Mountain, a 9/10 of an inch. In Oceanside, it just confirmed with the National Weather Service, we have broken a record here. The previous record was 0.84, so we just broke that one. Bonsall seeing about 3/4 of an inch of rain there. Vista has also broken a rainfall record so far today, and there wasn't as impressive, about 7/10 of an inch. So we're seeing quite a bit of rain. Vista's seen anywhere from 85/100 of an inch to 9/10 of an inch. In Big Bear, we've seen 5 inches of rain. So this is the heavy band we're tracking, but look at this. By 1, 2 o'clock, as we've been forecasting, it is going to be easing up and coming up in your full forecast. I'll go ahead and continue to put Futurecast into play and let you know what your evening commute is going to look like and what you can expect for your weekend.
We do have some breaking news here in the 10 News Live Center. Our desk just confirmed in the last few minutes that right now lifeguards, also the fire department, are searching this area. You can see it's 94 right near Home Avenue. This is where the aqueduct is. For some context over here, this is the 805. They got some reports that a sighting of a possible person stuck inside of the aqueduct. Now they're checking several spots in this area right now. Our desk is keeping in constant contact with them, and we'll let you know what we know as soon as we know it. Sending it back to you guys.
All right, and a little further east at Mission Valley, the heavy downpour caused a levee breach right in the Qualcomm Stadium parking lot, sending water, as you can see, flooding that area.
Yeah, 10 News reporter Candace Crone is there live. Candace, we saw the flooding begin just a few hours ago during our special extended live coverage. How bad is it now? Wow, it looks like it's flowing.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, Virginia. If you take a look behind me, that levee breach happened right here, and you can see just how fast the water is spilling into the parking lot. Now, if you take a look where I'm standing, this water is a good 4 to 5 inches deep. It's deeper in other parts of the parking lot. Now, we caught up with a couple of runners who were out for some exercise. They say they were taken by surprise after seeing all this water. A torrent of water spilled out of the Murphy Canyon Creek, turning Qualcomm's parking lot into a small river.
We've been running through rivers and everything else, so it's been quite the experience today.
A levee breach near the culvert sent storm runoff cascading over rocks and caused major flooding near a popular trail where many people go to exercise. Aaron Strobel and Chi Wang were caught off guard during their morning run. The co-workers trekked 11 miles from their old office building in the Mesa to their new one in Mission Valley, but didn't expect to see this along the way.
It was one of those, do we really run through it or do we try to go around it? And honestly, we already added on a little extra mileage from getting lost, so.
Although the flooding took them by surprise, both women took it all in stride and continued on in the rain, soaking wet and all.
It's actually not that bad. I was thinking it would be way more heavier rain and windy. This is not bad.
Now it's really starting to get even worse as the rain continues. I actually walked all the way across to the other side of the parking lot, and some places are a lot deeper. I really had to keep my balance because the water is just moving very quickly out here. We're live at Qualcomm Stadium. Candace Crone, 10 News.
Well, you can see a lot of force too, and it's funny how people think if they run, they're not going to get their feet wet. I just love that. A storm-drenched San Diego County bringing down trees, causing havoc on the roads. 10 News reporter Matt Mendez live at Encinitas, where he has been since 4 this morning. Matt, what are you seeing?
Yeah, we're at Moonlight State Beach, and you can see behind me the bigger than normal waves crashing. But this isn't the only kind of crash this winter storm has brought.
Sounded like thunder.
The Carlsbad family woke up to this dramatic sight. Their neighbor's tree fell into their backyard. It came just 3 feet from hitting their home.
We thought that the tree had actually come and hit the house in the children's rooms. And so I said, did it hit the kids? And she said, no, that it went the opposite direction.
Then just south of there on the 5 freeway at Encinitas Boulevard, a rollover crash. A young man driving this Jeep Cherokee lost control and flipped his vehicle. He walked away without getting seriously hurt.
I drove by and the car was flipped over, and the ambulance and the fire truck showed up, and they just took him to the hospital.
Rain pounded the North County. It began at 6 a.m. Friday. Intersections like Leucadia and Saxony flooded. Drivers went through puddles to get to work. And back out here live, Encinitas is one of the wettest areas in the county. We've seen rainfall totals from 3/4 to an inch, and it's not over yet. Reporting live from Encinitas, Matt Mendez, 10 News.
And we are monitoring your traffic situation right now. Just take a look at our map here. Still a lot of red. We counted 32 active incidents. Now the main slow road is the 805, but we're going to go through your main areas of flooding. 5 south at the 8 reports that cars are skidding out and there's some flooding near the shoulder. The Main Street off ramp off the 805 is also submerged right now. Moving up north for you, we're hearing reports of flooding on both sides of the 5 near Santa Fe and Encinitas. Moving to crashes and hazards now on the 5 north at Harbor. 2 lanes are back open after a bad crash there. 8 west at College, a car spun out and hit the guardrail. That's blocking the fast lane right now. Also watch out for a ladder in the number 3 lane here. 8 east at the 163. 15 north at Miramar, there's a single car spin out blocking the number 1 lane. Also a hazard on the 15 north at Villa Rancho, a bumper in the number 1 lane through this area. Final look, drive time here, 805 north from 8th Street to the 5 merge. Going to take you about 54 minutes to drive. We'll keep monitoring the latest. Sending it back to you guys.
All right. 10 News is fanned out around the county. We continue to monitor the weather situation for you.
Sure are. Take a live look toward downtown on the 94. Our breaking news tracker is out, tracking where the storm is the worst right now. We'll be checking in there in a little bit and keep you on top of the weather and the traffic. Don't go away.